Today on Team 10 Uncut.
Oh no! Fuck, I just accidentally liked it!
Now why exactly is this video proof that Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau are...
She did this on purpose for clout.
I freaking knew this was gonna happen. I predicted it the night before. I said, listen, we're gonna wake up in the morning. This is gonna be on Drama Alert.
He's like, yo, I'm with designer. We want to throw his birthday party. We want to do it with you guys.
We're doing designer's party.
Designer's birthday party.
Okay, let's do it! Fuck it! Throw a pot! Let's start Ranger!
4 years ago, at my rundown apartment, I started the world's first social media label, Team 10. Dr. Dre was my inspiration as I set out to find, create, and sign the internet's biggest digital media stars. We're best friends, with a lot on the line, living under one roof. I'm Jake Paul. This is our journey. This is our lives. This is Team 10 Uncut.
We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address.
Previously on
We were
Team 10
kind of
Uncut.
skeptical, like signing or not.
Riley retweeted me. Oh my god, man, Jake, you're so screwed, bro. Like,
Fans are just gonna assume the worst. Like, she was obviously just here to nap.
With 3 different girls, and instead of dealing with the drama, he just says, fuck it, I'm leaving the country, and flies to Amsterdam.
Jake has so much girl drama, he's literally a young Dan Blazerian.
Yes, I know. You know what I bet? If you said that's already on Drama Alert?
yeah, it's already on Drama Alert.
Oh my god.
I knew this was gonna happen. I freaking knew this was gonna happen. I predicted it the night before. I said, listen, we're gonna wake up in the morning. This is gonna be on Drama Alert.
14 minutes ago, he just posted up, say like,
Drama alert. Jake Paul and Tana Mongeau caught in bed together footage.
We were just talking about it last night.
Oh no! They got us! No, bro.
They got us again!
Well, it's officially out.
No.
they didn't get you. You gave it to him. What do you mean?
Seriously, bro. Seriously, you gave it.
You gave it to him.
Yeah, she
What
fucking.
did she post?
Bro, it was like,
Bro, she took a boomerang in my bed, and there's like a corner of my bed. She did it on purpose, huh?
I know Jake's gonna say that I'm doing this for clout, which is so fucking annoying. Like, holy shit. No, I came over to hang out. I looked cute. I took a Snapchat story. I'm sorry your fucking bed's famous. I'm
Damn, she played me. Damn, bro, he's a cloud chaser. She played me.
Like, I know she did this on purpose. Like, she's not gonna admit it. Tana did this on purpose.
Damn, we hang out for 1 second, and then it get put on blast like that.
Also, Jake, if you're gonna invite me over, like, that's your fault if this fucking shit is going viral. Like, sorry that you wanted me over. Sorry you wanted me in your bed.
We should get another girl to take a picture of my bed and just and bury it.
You get red and take a picture of your bed with the do-rag on.
Yo, I should go mimic it on my story just to like troll it.
You should do it.
Like,
I really love trolling the internet, and I think was a perfect example and way to do that, because it's just like fun, like, because it's like somewhat real, but it's like at the same time just like messing around with it, and I don't know, we'll see where it goes, right?
fuck, bro. Should I call Tana?
Hey, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, Loki, you should put it on blast.
Yeah, high key.
You should press her.
well, she
You
100% did on
should just press her a little bit about it, see how she reacts.
I was honestly caught off guard, and I didn't like know the situation, and like I wanted to see where like Tana's head was at and press her a little bit, because I think she did it on purpose.
Yeah, if I was Jake, I would just call Tana right now and see like what she was thinking when she did it, and get to the bottom of it.
Where'd you get that shirt from?
Fans think Jake and Tana are dating after she takes a selfie. Oh no! Fuck, I just accidentally liked it. Fuck!
Yeah, bro, you suck.
I'm fucking up right now. Fuck. Oh, fans think Jake and Tana are dating after she takes a selfie on his bed.
Oh shit. I accidentally liked this Instagram picture, which means that it's gonna show up to all of my followers that I like this picture, which means more people are gonna see it, which means someone's definitely gonna pick this up. Like, some news channel is gonna find this.
now you have to comment.
I'm just saying, I ain't dating nobody.
click to your song, I'm single.
Yeah, that should be good.
Dude, I love you, bro. You're one of my faves, man. Why?
Why? He's just smiling.
Meet Gio, one of my assistants, music guru, and family member. Gio, if you're watching this, I love you, bro.
Hi guys, I'm Gio. I'm Jake's assistant / Team 10 house operator / music consultant. I'm a straight up kind of guy, super funny, always on the run, but you can always count on me for good energy. And I'm so excited to see what Jake does in the music space in the future. Let's go!
I should call Tana. She played me.
I'm doing my makeup done right now. So we gotta set me. Wait.
You played me, Tana.
Huh?
Bro, the shit of the bed thing is like going everywhere.
I'm making music. Here, let me call you. You'll pop back up and be like, psych.
Oh. Really? You want to put me on hold, Tana, while we're going through a scandal? You want to put me on a hold? The fuck?
Huh?
Oh.
Well, I mean, do you want me to like walk away?
No, I don't care. Whatever.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. No, you do your thing. Do your thing.
Cause you're throwing a fit.
I was low key like tripped out. I was like, I didn't know where it was gonna end up or like how it was gonna play out.
Are you throwing a fit?
No, it just, I don't know how you wouldn't think that.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, I just want to say it's like not. I feel like I've been thinking about this today. Obviously, like, yeah, I thought this when I woke up.
No, but it's on like Keemstar now and everything.
No.
Yeah.
It's like I just literally like that's all I. Like, it's not.
Say it again.
It's so. I feel like you're so convinced that like you're like people know that it's fine. It's like literally like no, they don't. Like I could literally just be like it's not.
So it's a $45,000 bed that has a very specific pattern on it.
Yeah, but you okay? Subtle flex, relax. I feel like all you can see is like, cause I looked at it in the video. All you can see is just like one round part. Anyone could have like a nice round part. I mean, I don't ever really think things like that are that big of a deal. Don't get me wrong. I see how it could be a big deal to Jake, but also Jake's dealt with some crazy ass scandals. Like, this is nothing. And yeah, what do you want me to do? Like a tweet?
I would just put it like on your Instagram story with like a text and just be like,
Oh my god.
fuck, I don't know what, like, you're the one that fucked up the situation, so you have to fix it, okay?
And if anything, this is like put in our laps to like get some clout off of, you know, it happened. We can either fucking sit around and bitch about it or we can like make the best of a crazy situation. I don't know. Okay, you put this in your video. People would have never inspired anything if you didn't put it in your video. Frick off. I think this is a very
You're kind of right, actually. She's right. She's right. Actually, you're kind of right.
So you can't come at me.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm
kind of
just
right.
a nice girl.
Yeah, you're kind of right, actually. But
also, like, who really cares?
no, I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't really think it, like.
I just think it's funny. We're just gossiping.
Okay, good. I thought you were mad. I was like,
You know, women are always right. Like,
okay, let's conspire a little bit. If it gets actually bad, we could also just like play off this and like get a bunch of views and like who really cares?
I love the way you think.
Like, do you?
No, I do. This is why I love Tana, because we are like the same exact person, the way we think. I'll think about it.
Girls who buy for you
Alright. And so when she said that, I was like, alright, I'll fuck with this. Whatever that means.
We're getting to a dark
Alright,
place.
go do your video. Bye.
Yeah, my take on this whole situation is that it could go either very good or very bad. I'm hoping it'll just go very good. We're getting to a dark place now.
OMG, I love her! She's perfect for me!
The whole Tana situation is really interesting because you know, they're both in very similar situations, like getting out of relationships, and both very big into the social media scene. So it makes perfect sense for them to use this opportunity to start building their platforms again and kind of use it for some clout.
Well, I guess we'll just see what happens. Should I post it?
You should just bring it up. Because you can. Like, you should be having like a supermodel dude shit. Like,
I think he's about to drop out.
Designer? There's like a lot of houses we could do that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be here. I don't think that's what you're saying. So we're sitting there, there's a bunch of shit going around about Tana and Jake being in bed together, and I get a text from our boy Bobby, and he's like, yo, I'm with Designer, we want to throw his birthday party, we want to do it with you guys.
Despite the rumors, I didn't really hear what Brandon was saying. I was like so focused on like trolling the internet with like the whole entire Tana situation, but I like remember like briefly hearing something like party, like my friend has a party that someone called and the Designer. That's all I remember hearing, like briefly.
You should just find out more info before you leave.
Yeah, I said where at. He said,
Give me some logistics.
he said you guys should vlog the party. He said your pad would be perfect. Studio, basketball hoop, playground.
He did say this house.
I just said where at. And he said yours would be perfect. And I said there's a lot of places we could do it. How many people you think? And he said I don't know. What do you think? Just call him later.
So at first I was like, okay, this is gonna be like, we're doing this, okay, this is gonna be a cool party, like whatever, we're gonna make it dope. 200 people, you know, it'll be a thing. Like we've never thrown a party at this house, and I've always wanted to throw a party at this house. And that's how it all started. That's how the chaos started. It was.
And it's like
Someone else have a party here. Designer.
his birthday.
He's boys with.
Hand up, hand up.
I just would say that he has to pay
He
for.
said could do it at Rockstar Mansion.
I would say he has to pay for security.
Yeah, bro.
For you.
for a lot of it.
No, for you. Paying in security is the most important.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Love Designer, but you know, this house is really expensive, and having a lot of people here is dangerous. It's it's really hard to protect, and I think overall it's probably not the best decision for Jake to have it at his own house.
Meet manager Jeff. Jeff has been around Logan and I since I was 16 years old. He's become a friend, a mentor, is a social media genius, and an overall savage. Jeff, you the homie.
Hey, I'm Jeff Levin, one of Jake's managers. Been in the entertainment business for 15 years. Started out at ICM Talent Agency, and then moved into digital at Awesomeness TV, and then Studio 71, and now on the Jake Paul team and Team 10, and excited for the future for Jake and Team 10.
So we're doing a party. So we're doing Designer's party.
Designer's birthday party.
Fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, throw a pot. The Star Ranger!
What do you mean? He said like.
Yeah, we should just do it. Fuck it.
Bro, just like.
We should find out more
We get on a call. Yeah, we get on a
So
call.
as soon as I told Jake, he was like 100%, let's run it. But then we were like, damn, we should get on a call and like actually figure out, what ideas we want to do for it and kind of how we want to roll this out. So
Jake always loves to jump the gun on this. I swear, the second that he heard about this party, you see his eyes light up, and he's just like thinking about the craziest, the next best thing that I can do. Like, what is it? What is it? I'm like, bro, chill. Like, just find out some more information first or something. Like,
Where do we begin with this? So I just wanted to like sit everyone down, and have people be a part of the creative. So we'll see what happens with the party, but it's time to get back to business. So I sat everyone down for a Team 10 creative meeting. For Team 10 and like coming up with like ideas, plot lines, just an open discussion about it so like everyone's on the same page. My vision for Team 10 Uncut is to really like show the rebuilding of Team 10 and show how much work and effort and time and energy goes into all of this in this company, and show the problems that we deal with and show the growth of all of these talent, because I believe some of them will become massive. And I also just like doing shit that no one else has done on YouTube. Even we're just sitting here like right now, and there's like some great moments, and like same with last night. I feel like there's so many
good moments and like good conversations.
All the time. Sometimes like I will like just be sitting there. I'll be like, what the fuck is going on, man? And like you can get caught up into it, and like sometimes that's why it's amazing to be filming it and just to be able to relive these moments.
Like even the Tana situation is like a perfect situation. Like that was happening, and like I didn't even think to be like, oh, this should be like, we should be like documenting this.
Everyone needs to contribute into telling this story to make this the best show possible. Because all of this is like one big giant story that's evolving in front of us, and we need to tell that story to the world.
So like moving forward from like today on out, how often will they be here? Cameras rolling? What time? How many days a week?
You guys are like full time, yeah, as of now. So it's like
as long as we get to stay here, like basically every day.
Team 10 Uncut is a full-time thing and a job and a big project and tasks for a lot of people, editors, videographers, and I want people, the filmers, to be living in the house so that everything can be captured at all times, so we don't miss a moment.
No, yeah, you guys can stay here. I mean, that's not a problem at all.
How does this differ from the vlog? So we were having a creative meeting on Team 10 Uncut, and something that I was wanting Jake to think about more was how it differs from the vlogs that he puts out. Obviously everybody loves the vlogs and sees what he's doing on a daily basis. It's giving the fans a different look into the life of Jake and Team 10, of what they're doing, how people are feeling. It's a really authentic version of what's happening in the house and in the business.
So yeah, it's very different. It's like
the polar opposite.
Yeah, I feel like vlogs now, like even like pretty much every vlog channel now is like, I don't even think of their vlogs. They're basically just like ideas.
Produced, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this is like what we're doing today, and like here it is. I look at this as like literally a TV show. Like kids don't watch TV anymore, and when they were watching TV, it was like Fantasy Factory and like Jersey Shore and like those types of things. Yeah. I look at this as like Fantasy Factory and like Jersey Shore combined, plus like, you know, with our own kind of twist on it.
So TV is like super dead, and when I was growing up, I would watch like Jersey Shore and like The Real World, like shows like that, and that's why I wanted to like bring something like this to YouTube, because like the generation below us, or if you're watching this, you'll never even understand what those shows are, and so that's why I wanted to like put something like that that's different in a sense, but also has like a business kind of angle to it onto YouTube.
Yeah, it's a mixture of both, but I think like even, like all this natural shit, like none of that would ever happen, or like Rob Dyrdek wouldn't show that stuff, or maybe that like isn't who he was, or like whatever.
So the message that I wanted to get across mainly was that we're all storytellers, not just me, not just Blue, not just Marcos and the editing team. Like we are all storytellers, including talent, and I need them to have a proactive role in telling the story for us, because it can't just be me, it can't just be anybody, Blue because he's filming it. Everybody is a storyteller, and I needed them to understand that the severity and the urgency of the situation. I feel like sometimes it's easy to get caught up in like what's going on here, that you forget that if you take a step out of this bubble, there's so much buzz happening here and there's so much rising happening here, and we get complacent when we're just in it. And so I want to just get everybody heightened on their attention, just like let everybody know like we are all storytellers, and I need you guys to tell the story with me.
The Tana thing with me, Lauren would be like commenting on that, or like Brandon would be a confessional like commenting on that, versus like if you're in a situation like with some girl, you know, like then it's like that's the focus, and then like I'm commenting on that.
It's interesting to have like everyone's perspective in this, like the people who are new to the social space, the girls' perspective, the people in the house's perspective, my perspective on this whole entire thing, and that's what I think is like crazy about this dynamic.
That's why it's on Blue to like know where everybody is, what they're doing, and how you can create storylines and get the juicy stuff out of other stuff that's happening.
I think like compared to Bill, you had like obviously you're not a superhero, so like if I like it's like my job or his job, whoever's job to be like, yo, this is what's going on in my life now, here's how
Yeah, I think everyone in the house kind of needs to contribute to telling this story, you know, of what goes on inside these walls. Because, like, you know, it's not only about what's going on with Jake. You know, I plan on being, you know, at Jake's level or higher someday. So it's like, you know, all the stories here are worth being told. And I think everybody needs to have that same mindset and, you know, contribute to telling the story.
That would help a lot too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just and that's even the thing I had is like I'm like dealing with this like tan thing, and I'm like, wait, fuck, we should be filming this.
Team 10 Uncut, I think, will be revolutionary in its own regard and have its like niche audience. If you're watching this, like, I think you'll understand how different it is. It's uncut, baby, and I'm excited for that.
It's transparent, but it's also like, I think just like now it's like this is a business, and like, these were other people here, and like we had fucking fun, and like we're really good friends, and like it's still a family, but like this time, like this Team 10 is like no fucking around, and like the everyone that's coming in here is like a legitimate person, and like before it was just like a girl from Panera, like a random girl I met on the street, like you know, like
this opportunity is huge. We're living it already. Now it's time to just shoot it and put it the fuck out, bitch.
I think we talked about it last night, like I think we literally need to do like a fucking casting and like a full on like YouTube idol, and like have 500 people that want to be on Team 10 come to a warehouse and like and vlog for 2 minutes in front of us, and like that's like, and like we film that whole entire process and like narrow it down.
I think YouTube Idol is amazing. I think it's something where social media is taking over in a lot of different spaces and industries, and this is an opportunity and chance for the younger generation to show their talent and showcase their skills, and I'm excited.
I think it's interesting because I think you could take it where there's creative direction and branding and outwardly facing, there's a look for sure. I think you make a valid point where, you know, raise the threshold and raise the bar and set expectations, at the same time knowing that there's a diversified collective of people that are not all in the same category, that could all have their own individualized lanes.
So I think YouTube Idol can be a massive opportunity, and the reason I believe that wholeheartedly and so passionately is American Idol, America Got Talent, any of the television shows prior were super limited on distribution, and although we have access to over 20 million followers, that content gets shared. It's not territoried like television is territoried. It's broadcasted and distributed worldwide into every country that has mobile devices.
Sexy is it? Go ahead.
Yeah, and because like for me it's like, and I feel like this way even like with my own brand, and I think that's why I try to like put it into Team 10, but it's like I want to be that like, I want to be like superstar, like household name, but at the same time I kind of have to be relatable because of the platform that we're on.
I don't want to just be a YouTuber. YouTube is where I started, and it's an amazing platform, and I will always forever do YouTube stuff. But I want to expand outside of that and become a household name, and have everyone on Team 10 become household names, but use YouTube as the platform to do so, to get to that point.
I kind of view Team 10 as like all the same, like very similar, you know, like they were all kind of involved in the same like fuckery, so like, you know.
Yeah, I don't really know the ins and outs of the last team, and I don't want to speak on anything that, you know, I don't know, but it kind of seemed like being the last team was just like, they were there to like settle for, you know, being kind of under Jake, and like also like everybody on the team I think was all in the same lane to be like a social media influencer, and I think it's cool that we're kind of like spreading past that now. It's like, you know, obviously I want to grow my following on social, but I also like see, you know, the next 5 to 10 years of my life going way past a social media influencer. So I think it's cool that we have some diversity and like, you know, some really fucking big ambitions. But it's no disrespect to anybody in the last team, because like I said, I don't really know.
You can find extremely talented people, especially by scouring and searching, that are unfucking believably dope as fuck. If you expose them to 20 million people,
the 20 million people are gonna be like, fuck, fall in love, and they become superstars.
This is
as opposed to not as talentedly gifted.
This is why, like,
Are you saying it's a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
We live in a big world, and there's a lot of extremely talented people, but extreme talent is far few in between that can entertain the masses. And when real talent is given the right platform to bring awareness to their gift, if the audience and the world embraces them, those 20 million fans that embrace you have family and friends that will also embrace you, where you become connected directly to over 1 billion people digitally. And if you are a unique talent, you will become bigger than the platform.
What was I gonna say? Oh, this is what I was gonna say though, is like, part of like my thought process around that too is like, there's so many like talented people out there, and like we can do a casting call for all of them, but then it's like, do they, and then we bring them in, like, they're talented, whatever, but like, then are they able to like, in their lane, whatever, let's say their lane is YouTube, for example, are they able to learn how to edit? Are they able to be consistent? Are they able to study YouTube and understand what works? Are they able to like, even handle the pressure of all of it?
People, like, being in this house, there's like it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot on your plate, and being a Team 10 member in general. And you really gotta like think about how you whack off, you know? Like,
You have to be strategic.
you have to be strategic. So, yeah, it's just a lot. And everyone has to do their part and play their role. Whack off. Should we just use it? I mean, it's funny. It doesn't make any sense, but.
No, because it's like, it actually is like, it relates to me, like being before I got you, being like
you're concerned.
a talented build creator, seeing Team 10 from the outside, being like, fuck, this like should be filled with this, you know, like. Then it's like now being here, like. Just,
Yeah, you just feel that like we brought very few people in and we're like trying to sign them.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
But you're saying like just elaborate on like being like actually like frustrated.
Well, your concerns about like associating your brand with Jake Paul.
So yeah, like I've said, I definitely have my concerns with, you know, being involved with Team 10 because of, you know, how it's perceived, especially being an artist and, you know, wanting my music to be taken seriously, not just like some YouTube shit or some YouTube music, and actually be taken seriously as an artist. And you know, I think the whole perception of Team 10 is slowly changing, but it is changing, and you know, I think I'm stoked to be a part of, you know, it being taken more seriously even by an older audience, and you know, it being respected for, you know, actually what it is, because at the end of the day, it's an incredible business, and the potential like for me and like what Team 10 as a whole has potential to be is pretty fucking awesome.
We're giving him opportunity, and like he doesn't get to do that. Like, here's what I want to say to him: like, you are 20 years old, bro. How can you make a statement like this? How do you know it's not gonna come back and bite you in the ass? Like, he just doesn't get that.
What just happened?
Just ask him when is he gonna be home? Like,
Sounds like she just got heated.
No, Cole is just like, bro, he's just like we try to help him, and like he doesn't understand that, and like he thinks he knows everything.
yeah.
Not receptive towards your guys' suggestion.
No.
So Cole posts something inappropriate, and we have to manage that because not only is Cole representing my brand, but he's representing Team 10 and everyone else on the team, and so we just have to be careful of like what everyone in the team posts. And of course, like, it's another issue with Cole. I love you, bro, but like, come on.
You're just being rude. It's deleted. That's not gonna ever come back and hurt me. It's literally a joke.
Once you put something out on the internet and social media, it's there forever. And a lot of people don't really grasp that. And I think that as people are growing in the space, they start to slowly pick that up. But it's just something that people need to be hyper aware of.
Yeah, see, this is the type of shit. Like, or he's just gonna like explode from this type of stuff. There's no.
You know, I've said it before that like Cole's very high risk, high reward, and there's a lot of good things that come with that, and there's also a lot of things you have to manage. And you know, he could be like a ticking time bomb that's ready to explode, but that explosion could be superstar category. It could also be a huge headache. I think that time will tell, and we're working on putting him in the right direction. I think he wants to be in the right direction, and you know, it's hard for some people that come from different places in a smaller town, come all the way out to LA, and they're exposed to something extremely big very quickly. So we'll see what happens.
I said, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's literally disgusting. If a Team 10 investor watches that, they'll be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? It doesn't come across as a joke. You were saying you were with we don't have to help you, Cole. In fact, I don't want to help you or educate you if you can't handle it or understand how experienced I am in this industry.
I feel like if they just communicated better to me what they wanted me to post, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place, but no one really said anything, so how was I supposed to know what I should post?
Yeah, it's true. It's like it needs to be said.
So are we having another topical tonight? Is that what you're saying?
Fuck, bro.
I can't do another one of those in the fucking.
Oh, don't worry. Yo, also,
I said don't worry.
I think he's gonna get the point. Jake's going in, but it's everything you're saying is dead on. Like you're saying everything that's.
I don't want this drama. I don't have time for this drama. Like, I hate having to babysit, but it's part of what we need to do with this new Team 10, because in the old one there was no communication and no one really actually managing what was going on.
Someone just texted me. This is really upsetting me. Can you do a three-way call right now? I need to get this off my chest.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. Let's go. We're throwing a fucking rager, dude.
We're about to embrace our inner savagery.
When someone's talking, don't interrupt them. It's common courtesy.
It's
just really frustrating. I feel like everything I say, you try to manipulate and twist and make